Serena Williams wasn't the victim of sexism. She cheated and lost fairly. Serena Williams dropped the US Open final on Saturday, but it wasn't the quality of her or her opponent's play that has garnered so much attention. Serena Williams was fined $17,000 for her 3 code violations during the match. One for illegally receiving hand signals from a coach during the match, another for smashing her racket in an angry fit, and one for talking back to a chair umpire who awarded her opponent a point during second set because of Williams' misconduct. Williams called the chair umpire a thief and then said, "Because I'm a woman, you're going to take this away from me." She also said that there is a sexist double standard in our sport following the match, even though she doesn't really have a case. "I'm here fighting for women's rights and for women's equality and for all kinds of stuff," she told the press after the match. "For me to say thief and for him to take a game, it has made me feel it was a sexist remark," she said. "He's never taken a game from a man because they said thief. For me, it blows my mind, but I'm going to continue to fight for women," she added. Williams broke the rules, plain and simple. Certain officials are more strict than others in any sport. The best way is not to get in any trouble in the first place by not breaking the rules, or at least by not having that sort of thing, or having awareness and knowing which rules can and cannot be bent with the officials at the match. Perhaps she should have known this particular chair umpire, Carlos Ramos, is stricter than most and acted accordingly. Williams' anger almost seems futile because she was simply outplayed in the finals, losing 6-2, 6-4 in the finals to Naomi Osaka. A 20-year-old Japanese-born player was ranked as the number 7 women's singles tennis player in the world by Women's Tennis Association headed into the match. Osaka had 6 aces on the day compared to Williams' 3. Osaka also earned 65 points in the match compared to Williams' 50, according to the box score. The points Williams lost for breaking the rules would not have made a difference by the way the match was going. She still would have lost. Some have claimed there is double standard between men's and women's pro athletes when it comes to angry behavior, even trying to draw a parallel between baseball players and managers lashing out and not being penalized. Not only is this comparison weak because it's a different sport with different governing body and fan base, there is no baseball diamonds at country clubs, but players have been suspended for their words to the umpires. Most notably, Toronto Blue Jays center fielder Kevin Pillar was hit with a 2-match suspension last season for calling an opponent a faggot. Even in the sport of tennis, men are punished heavily for their misconduct as well. Last year, men's tennis player Fabio Fognini was suspended from 2 Grand Slam tournaments last season and fined $96,000 for calling a female official a whore. Plus, the always fiery John McEnroe racked up a few lines of fines and even a point penalty during his career. So it's not like his poor conduct went unpunished. It is obvious Williams was not happy that she lost. She's widely considered the greatest women's tennis player of all time, so she would probably expecting to win her finals match against a virtually unknown. However, maybe next time she won't whip out the sexism card because she broke the rules and got outplayed by another woman of color. If Williams want to argue some of the rules and regulations in a sport are a little uptight, then it's fair. There is just something extraordinarily sour about someone losing and try to play the victim card.